What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about a really awesome campaign that Dragon Ball Legends is having for thanking us for 10 million downloads worldwide. There's a lot to talk about here, and I just wanted to sort of go over the rewards you can get and what choices you should probably make. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got huge thanks for 10 million downloads worldwide, super login bonus, login every day, and aim for character level 1000. So immediately you think, okay, I'm probably getting a bunch of resources from this, and if you click on it, you'll see you are totally right. You're going to get some really awesome resources from this. So during your period, or during this period, you can select not just one daily login bonus, but up to 3. Plus, we've added items required for class up like Rising Souls and Super Souls. Log in every day and aim for character level 1000. So you get the option to get 100 Chrono Crystals, 300,000 Zenny, 15 skip tickets, 9 Creative Milk Bottles, 100 Rising Soul 1, 75 Rising Soul 2, 50 Rising Soul 3, 10 Super Soul 1, or 3 Super Soul 2. So I think it goes without saying that Zenny is basically the biggest commodity in the game other than Chrono Crystals. And, you know, once you start classing up characters and doing soul boosts to all of your main characters and trying to get them maxed out, you're going to realize that you can farm all the Rising Souls and Super Souls that you want over time, but Zenny and Chrono Crystals are going to be the main thing that you want more of, because Zenny gets spent so quickly. Soul boosting and obviously Chrono Crystals, so you can pull more and awesomer units, I guess, down the line once they get released in new banners and stuff. Especially with the new stuff that's going to be coming soon. We got Ginyu, we got Final Form Frieza, we got I believe it's young Gohan, and very cool sparking abilities and all of that good stuff. So definitely want to make sure that you're getting those Chrono Crystals. I think that goes without saying that you're going to be picking Chrono Crystals every single time, no matter what. They're going to have the most value in the game. Even if you never actually use them, they're going to maintain, or you don't use them for a long time, you're saving them for a long time, they're going to maintain the most value in the game. And since this is going on for a week, you're going to get 700 Chrono Crystals. That is over 3 multi-summons if you do your daily YOLO summons every single day. So that is really solid stuff. 35 summons essentially for a week of just logging in. You know, you don't even have to do anything for them. So definitely go for the Chrono Crystals for your first one every single day. Worth it more than anything else. I have to recommend you do the Zenny as well. 300,000 Zenny is pretty close to the high end as far as what you're going to get for your daily bonus battles. For the second bonus battle specifically, the higher end one, you're going to get around 300,000 Zenny, maybe less, maybe more, depends on the day. But it's not going to be much more. 300,000 Zenny is a lot. You can actually do a lot of soul boosting with that much Zenny. So, you know, that's going to, after 7 days, get you 2.1 million Zenny. That's really solid. Definitely will soul boost a lot of characters, class up a lot of characters with that much Zenny. So definitely for your second one, you want to be getting Zenny. There's just nothing else that even compares to it. Now, for the third one, it really depends on what you want to do and how much you've already farmed, okay? Now, I think this comes down to the skip tickets, the Creative Milk Bottles, and the Super Soul 2s, okay? And I would recommend that you do not go for the skip tickets, even though it probably looks pretty fantastic. I'll tell you why in a minute. But the Creative Milk Bottles, there's 9 of them. That's 3 full trainings. That's probably about 50 to 60 levels overall on a higher level unit. So it's not a bad idea if you really want to get them and level up some units. I mean, it's really a solid idea, I think. Now, the next thing that I want to say is that, you know, based on what you farmed already, you probably will decide that you're going to either get Super Soul 2 or something else. You know, you're probably not getting the Rising Souls. You're probably not getting Super Soul 1 because they're so easy to farm. You get like 1 in 3 runs, you pick up a Super Soul 1 for any color, really. And sometimes even better odds than that, you know, like running up on 1 and 2. And it's just going to get better as time goes on. So Super Soul 2s are basically sort of a commodity at the moment. And if you haven't already farmed a bunch of them, then maybe it's a good idea to go ahead and grab those so you can do those class ups for the free Chrono Crystals and all that good stuff. But if you farmed a bunch of them already, you have a lot of them in your inventory, and you're like, why would I get more of them because I have so many that I haven't used at this point? Maybe it's a good idea to go for the Creative Milk Bottles or even the skip tickets. But I will say the skip tickets are going to be for someone that really wants to farm like Rising Souls and stuff like that. If you want to just use skip tickets and go through, I guess, even like hard mode stages at this point and just get Rising Soul 3s as quick as humanly possible, that's probably what you want to do, because you're going to average like 5-ish Rising Souls, Rising Soul 3s rather, that's important to note, and other things like Zenny and all that good stuff from using a skip ticket on a hard mode stage. So what you're going to end up with, instead of 50 Rising Soul 3 yellows, for example, if you do the hard stage that gives you Rising Soul 3 yellows, then you're probably going to end up with closer to 60 or 70 of them once you use those skip tickets, and you're going to end up with other things, you know, maybe 10 or 12 of a couple other Rising Soul 3s. You can get, I believe there's Super Soul 2s in a few of them, and there's like a 6% drop rate on them, so it's actually not a bad idea to get those skip tickets, even though I would recommend, you know, above that, obviously getting the Creative Milk Bottles if you have a lot of leveling to do, or even just going for the Super Soul 2s if you don't have very many of them and you have a lot of class ups to do. That's basically the thing that I wanted to talk about here. Login bonus items change daily, they said, so like it's in the important notes here. So I'd imagine they're going to change just the color of the Rising and Super Souls, but they're probably going to maintain the fact that you can get Chrono Crystals, Zenny, skip tickets, and Creative Milk Bottles. I'd imagine, you know, they might tweak it for the second day farther, or they might make it so it's even more. We don't know at this point, you know? They've only given us what's going to be tomorrow or today, I guess, because I'm recording this day before. But we'll just have to see, okay? I had to make a video on this because I know a lot of people are going to be like, what should I choose for it to be optimal, for it to be the best that it could possibly be? What should I pick? What has the most value? And I think that the Chrono Crystals easily have the most value. The Zenny has the second highest value, and then it kind of depends on what you're doing right now. If you have a maxed out team or maxed out teams that, you know, they've gotten you through all the PvP you've wanted, and they've gotten you through all of the missions and everything for the latest event, the thank you event, then, you know, maybe you don't want to take those milk bottles. Maybe they have very little value for you, or maybe you do want to take them because you're anticipating future content you want to go ahead and level up characters with. So I don't know. It really is up to you for that third one, but it goes without saying that the Chrono Crystals and Zenny have so much value that you almost need to take them. Now, guys, let's go ahead and hop into our YOLO summons for the day. There's not a whole lot else that I wanted to talk about, so we're just going to hop right into them and see how they go. YOLO summon number 1. Give me something good, please. It's going to be 1 pod. We got 1 pod. I've gotten something good for 1 pod before. If we beat up Frieza. Come on, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Okay, so he's dodging. He's dodging. We didn't get beat up there. We've got silver letters. And it's going to blow up in the middle. Okay, we're getting a hero, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure we're getting a hero at the moment. That is going to be a birder. We're going to take the Ginyu Force. Give me that Limit Break 3. I'm pretty happy about that, actually, believe it or not. I've been leveling up all the Ginyu Force. I'll show you guys when I'm done with this. But pretty excited about that, actually. We're definitely going to be running Ginyu Force in the future. Pretty hyped for Captain Ginyu to come out in both the hero form and the sparking form that he's going to have. And then I can level him up and try him out if I actually manage to pull him. But we'll just have to cross that road when we come to it. Whoa! 5 pods. Okay. Super Saiyan 5 pods. Super Saiyan 5 pods. Are we getting? Is this it? Is this it? He's dodging. He's dodging. He's dodging. Give me gold. Okay, we got silver. This is extreme or sparking. This is extreme or sparking. Are we going to win? It's going to blow up in the middle. We got an extreme. God dang it. I was so hyped. I was so hyped. Okay, Krillin. We'll take it. We'll take it. Krillin's pretty good. We're going to get a limit break for him. That's nice. I'm actually working on leveling him up as well because I just finished leveling up Raccoon and I needed to put someone in on the leveling team. So right now, as far as leveling is concerned, these are the characters I'm going for. As you guys can see, we're going to be doing a fun video with Spirit Bomb Goku. I'm pretty excited about, but we got to level him up first. We also are going to do some videos on Pan eventually. Right now, definitely not focusing on her because there's not really a lot of teams that she fits on. But when we get either a hybrid Saiyan team or female warrior team or GT team, I don't know. Might actually work out pretty well. We'll have to see how it goes. The main thing that I'm focusing on at the moment, as you guys can see, is working on the Ginyu Force. We've got our non-limit broken 1-star Raccoon going in here. Level 1000 has some pretty decent stats, believe it or not. Strike attack looking real hot right now. Blast attack not so much. Defense are okay. Key restore not very great, but you know, it's definitely goes without saying that he's not going to be amazing because he's a hero, but he still can be usable. And that's what I aim to show you guys when I actually do finish leveling these dudes up. You know, I've only got Raccoon at level 1000 right now. We're working on Jace at the moment, 794. We're getting there on him. For some reason, I just had it in my head that Zarbon was a part of the Ginyu Force. I have no idea why. I guess it was just because they were part of a similar arc, right, with the Frieza arc. But like, I totally had it in my head that he was Ginyu Force. So I apologize. The other day I said he was part of the Ginyu Force. He's not. He's part of the Frieza Force, which is an entirely different entity that operates a little bit differently than the Ginyu Force and doesn't really synergize very well with him, because I actually went to his Z power, his Z ability rather, and its green base attack during battle, plus 15%. So basically, he's not going to synergize very well with the Ginyu Force. That said, you know, we do have the hero Captain Ginyu and the sparking Captain Ginyu dropping soon. So hopefully that completes the team. We'll just have to see. Not entirely sure. Either way, you know, I do think that it's possible we dropped one of the members just in favor of using Piccolo, because he's so good as a healer and everything. And they're going to be pretty heavy on HP anyways, because Captain Ginyu's sparking ability right now, or sparking Captain Ginyu's Z ability rather, what am I even talking about, is actually a really awesome ability in which he boosts or buffs the health of all Ginyu Force members. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Definitely going to be a really interesting Z ability, and could make it so Piccolo's actually invaluable. I'm just gonna have to see, you know. And we'll do some fun teams and stuff in PvP, obviously, once we get all of them maxed out. But at the moment, we're just working hard on getting those characters maxed out. It does take a while and a lot of energy and, you know, some dedication to get a character to level 1000. So getting a bunch of heroes to level 1000, maybe fallen a little bit behind for a lot of content creators, and I'm just starting to focus on them now after I got my main team to 1000, or at least the main members that I use on my main team, because, you know, the other guys are support. But otherwise, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. Again, if you have any ideas for future content you'd like to see as far as Dragon Ball Legends is concerned, drop it down in the comment section below. As always, hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for the support on the content lately. It's been fantastic. And until the next one, peace.